harder than you think. You know it has to end, but you don't know where to start. You can pack your bags and I'll meet you where you are. Oh, I'll be waiting in the car in the dead of night on that broken road. I won't let you walk alone. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. Oh, we got each other. To break these chains that left you scarred from where you came in.
It's known as one of the loudest stadiums in sports for a reason, and it'll only get louder as the collective 12th man starts cheering for their Seahawks. Welcome to Lumen Field in Seattle. Today, an exciting battle in the NFC between the San Francisco 49ers and the Seattle Seahawks. Michael Dixon with the honor of getting us started. And away we go from Lumen Field. Starting from the 5. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Lawrence starting with a throw. It's intercepted on the first play of the game. And the Seahawks take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Oh, baby, this stadium was already loud to start this game, Brock, but that play, it's in an absolute uproar now.
And the one thing you want to do as an opposing team is quiet the crowd, especially as the quarterback. It's your job to quiet that home crowd, but an interception, well, it does nothing but add fuel to the fire. A fever pitch now as the offense takes the field, looking for an early lead.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. Take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks pick it off and give points on the ensuing drive. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Setting up to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he takes it in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves at a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Hey.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Into traffic, complete. All right, short of the marker for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
On the red. Hey, Soko. Hey, kill. Here we go.
1, Lawrence to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And he goes out. Just need one more step there to reach midfield. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. It's like you always say, right back to work for him, getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
No luck finding his receiver that time. So second down coming up.
Rip, 23. Hey, 11.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
It sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Back to the air, Lawrence. Connection made to Isaac Garindo. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Offense is set. First and 10.
Red on red.
Again, it's Lawrence to throw. Short pass brought in. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Now, the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Ooh, the cookie. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Lawrence with it on first. Throw is caught. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
Textbook hitch route. Just hit him in the short field and deliver it once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Okay, this is a low-ceiling play, but a reliable source of yardage.
They go play action. Lawrence. And this is going to fall incomplete. Well, he made a call for the end zone there, but nobody picked up on the other end. Now it's third down.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win. Kate, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and third downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
Fourth down now, and on comes Jake Moody for the 49ers field goal. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Well, now things get interesting, Brock. The penalty moves this offense up, and they could consider going for it here. Penalty moves them closer, and they're going to try to convert this one on fourth.
Hey, Lion. Here we go.
Throwing again. Here's Lawrence. He's got it. He's not going to get there. They hold him out of the end zone, partner, but it is still going to keep this offense on the field. They've got a first and goal.
11.
Looking to throw. Lawrence. And he's going to be touchdown right at the line, so no gain on the play.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
Lawrence looking to throw. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into third and goal.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. And it's incomplete on third and goal. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now it's decision time on fourth and goal. Jake Moody out for the 49ers field goal try. A very short kick here from the right hash. Moody knocks it through. And it's dropped back down to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is if the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. He'll take this at the 10. Keeps away from one. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun. Milrow from the gun. That's his target. That's Torrey Horton. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 33-yard line.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. 7-3 is our score. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They're looking at 2nd and 3.
Bronco 80. Let's go.
Shotgun now for Milrow. He's got Ayuk downfield. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
From the gun, Milrow. To the left, he's got Milrow. He's tackled there, so a nice start to a new set of downs, but let's see if they keep it. So let's examine this flag. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Throwing here, Milrow. Look at that power, deep left side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Here we go. Strike.
Throwing it again here. Finds him over the middle. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
Hey, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it, knocked it away, forcing 4th down. Seahawks bring it out to punt team. Michael Dixon will kick it away. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. Escapes the defender. He found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, go.
Running out of the gun with Mitchell. On the move, past the 40. And a great play comes to an end. He's out of bounds just inside the red zone. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
And the 49er first down.
Red on red.
1st and 10 at the 18.
Again, this is Mitchell. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Lawrence working from the gun. Working out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Fairly safe to say is that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Hey. Go, let's go. Silver.
Third and long for him here. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a first and goal.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then. And the running back's still doing it to this day.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
On the red. Hey, Ginger.
Mitchell. Will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
No gain on the play.
Hey, kill.
Lawrence throwing here. Caught just shy of the goal line. He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers take a second quarter lead. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
Jake Moody on for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the 49ers push their lead to 3.
Seahawks 7. Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Has this at the 6. Making some progress here. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
At their own 37-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. First and 10.
70 Timberwolves.
Here's Milroe to throw. Completed over the middle. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Here's first and 10 from the 47.
Come on, Warriors.
Milroe now to throw. Gets it through the middle. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
Ready, go.
Throwing now, Milroe. Chased out to his right. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. No luck connecting with Jackson Smith and Jigba. So it'll be second down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. Second and 10.
19 tight. Not 70 Rangers.
To the air, Milroe. Caught quickly on the slant. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First and goal at the
60
6-yard
Vikings. 60
line.
Vikings.
Now design run. Here's Milroe. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. So now, following the penalty, here's first and goal.
Go! Ready, ready.
Walker has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line.
Ready.
They go to him again. And this time he gets in for the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks get some late points and the lead. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Now is Dixon to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. Making some progress here. And he's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops.
Take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's first and 10. Now put one of the tight ends in motion. First and 10. It's Lawrence. Lawrence cut along the left sideline. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
I can guarantee you that's going to be until the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Mitchell takes it straight ahead. First down play, that's at 5. It's going to be second and 5.
Humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now second and 5.
All right, let's go. Silver.
Lawrence now off the play action. Has it at the 7. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers take the lead just before halftime. So Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
On is Moody for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the 49ers push their lead to 3. To kick it away. Here's Moody. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half.
Ready. Viking 18. 65 catch. 65.
Pistol now for Milrow. Smith and Jigba there to grab it. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. All right, whistles. They've got a timeout. 7 seconds to go in this half.
As any quarterback will tell you over the course of their career, it's not easy to deliver an accurate throw as you're about to get smacked.
Just a yard left to go on second down.
Buffalo 18.
Looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now Seattle going to call its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Ready, set.
One last play before the break.
Here we go. 70 Lions. 70 Lions. Let's go.
It's a design run for Milrow. And he stopped on a nice gain on what is the final play of this first half. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Return coming from the 6. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready, right?
To throw. Here's Milrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. Dose of the hurry-up offense here.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Milrow with it on 1st. Short pass brought in. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Good. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Milrow from the gun. Escapes the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Shotgun now for Milrow. He finds Smith and Jigba right side. And he's able to get it past midfield and down on the 49er side.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, they didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
All set now, 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. Viking 18. Ready.
From the gun, Milrow. And he can't hang on. Touchdown in his arms. It slips through. Second down coming up. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, kid. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, then let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
It's him on the in route. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
Go, Reed, go!
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Let's go now. Cowboys, 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler. Let's go.
Working inside the red zone. This one's caught. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Now after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Set, ready, set.
Walker now from the gun. And the defense holds, Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage.
At the 4-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up third down and 2.
Somebody got a boy. Somebody got a boy. Watch the boy. Turn his TV off. He want my type activities, but don't you get involved. Hey, I mean, shit I seen, send them all. Take a whistle, take a trip. You know I'm tripping for my dog. Who you with? Couple sergeants and lieutenants for the get back. This revolution been televised. I fell through with the knickknacks. Hey, young, get your cherry up.
Third and just 2 to go.
6, 7, 8, go.
And he's going to have the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks take the lead right away in half number 2. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks take a 4-point lead.
17.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. Oh, baby, he gets robbed and the ball is out. And they steal it back on the return.
These guys are flying down the field. Reminds me of the guys in Braveheart. But different than Braveheart, these guys got 2 things on their mind. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, try to separate the ball if they can. It's rare that it happens, but boy, is it big when it does.
And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks now lead by 10. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks drive their lead to 11.
17.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
'49ers to the line. First and 10.
All right, let's go.
Mitchell up the middle. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Lawrence working from the gun. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan. and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Throwing is Lawrence on third down. One of guys there, and it's intercepted. And the Seahawks get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Ready.
Milrow throwing again now on second down. Runs him over the middle. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
Yes, ready?
First down.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
10 at the 12-yard line.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Steady.
In the red zone on first. And no look there, that throw falls to the ground.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Ready, ready.
Toss play, this is Walker. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, and they take him down for a loss. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
19, 18.
Milrow throwing on third down. Has it in close. And they catch him just in time to prevent the first, but that got very close, didn't it? It's 4th and maybe a yard.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Seahawks lengthen the lead at the end of the third. They broke out the design run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10.
Hey, line.
Mitchell gets it from the gun. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play. We're off to the 4th quarter here on Christmas Eve. It's not quite over yet, but it take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, Lawrence finds the in route complete. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when, just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make it pay.
On 3rd and 2, here's Lawrence. He has the burst over the middle. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. They'll get 22 out of that play. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco. All set to go now from the 35.
first down, San Francisco.
Throwing on first down, Lawrence. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And that'll bring up second down.
To second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Back to the air, Lawrence. That one's complete, right side. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They gain 11 on that play, and that gives the 49ers the first. Throwing again, here's Lawrence. Underneath it goes, catch made by the running back. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
He gets it again to Mitchell. And he's tackled for no gain.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. He is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook. He knocked him back across the line.
Forced out to his right. Pass call on the sideline by Mitchell. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
Hey, Ron! First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. He brings it in. It's close, but he's not going to score. Out of bounds right at the goal line, Brock. It's going to be first and goal.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
All right, let's go. Hey, Ginger. Jack. Go.
Again, it's Lawrence to throw. Caught out wide. He's going to be taken down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand to get him at the 2. Another chance at 6. It's second and goal.
Hey, kill. Turn, this one's hot.
The give now to Mitchell. And the defense holds him at the 2. Brock, he can't get beyond the line. Still a couple yards short of that end zone.
Let's go, Billy.
Offense up to the line fast. 11. Lawrence on third and goal. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers get it back to within 2 possessions. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
That one right down the middle. And the 49ers make it an 11-point ball game. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's first and 10.
Get it. Steady.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Only finds a couple of yards of space. It's second down. So we will not reach the 2-minute warning. The defense calling time here. 2:08 on the clock.
Ready.
This is Walker on second. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple of yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Seahawks moments away from win number 12. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
Let's go.
Running with Walker again. On 3rd down, they wind up going the wrong way. That one goes backwards. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Buffalo 18. Go.
Trying for it with Milroe. He's got it to his running back. And he gets the Seahawks first down, Brock, and that should finish off this win for him.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times you see the backs out of the backfield and just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
Walker on first down. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down. The 49ers will call their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
At the Niners' 40-yard line.
Here we go. Check. Check. Let go.
Staying with Walker. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
An offensive line and that O-line coach got to look at those pictures and figure something out, because you cannot let a defensive tackle defeat your block at the point of attack, or you're going to get a negative run time after time.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down.
Let's go. Ready, ready.
From the pistol, give here to Walker. Looks like they get about 4 out of it, but not close to the first. That brings up 4th down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run, but I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this.
Trying
for it, it's Walker. That'll be the first and more. Keeps it moving. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
Kate, way up here in the booth, can you smell it? Can you smell it? That running back is smelling the it. So he gets him down there to the 2. You know he wants to finish it.
Here we go.
Walker. And he's going to be stopped less than a yard from the end zone. Man, excitement all the way to the end. No time left. 0's on the clock. This game's over. So it's a win for the Seahawks. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance of completing that season sweep. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Seahawks winners as we say so long from Seattle.